Hi, my name's Andrea, and I'm from the Portland Police Bureau. We got a call about a situation here from Department Services.
Well, I'm not sure what situation they could be referring to.
Well, we have a call that you kept your kids here and you haven't returned them to the foster home.
Yeah, because they're my kids.
I understand that. Kids are important. So can you tell me, like, why you kept your kids here?
Because they're my kids. And I don't really think anything else should matter because they're my kids. Yeah, I fucked up in the past, but I don't really see how that or why it should affect what I'm doing now because I'm doing better. I'm doing a lot better. I did what the judge said, and I can't even fathom why people are still coming here. Why people are still trying to take my kids away when I'm a good mother now.
I'd say you're a good mother. Because what DHS has told me is that, like, they're not here to end, like, your visitation, that you have a job and you're doing well and providing for them and trying to support them. And so, like, I just want to, like, be, like, the middleman here and, like, talk with you to see, like, what we can do to make this whole situation better. Can I ask, like, what are your feelings about the Department of Human Services?
They are not my best buddies. The first time that I interacted with them, they basically barged in, flashed some shiny badges that, for all I knew, could have been fake policemen's badges, and just took my kids out the door. They wouldn't tell me what was going on. I had no clue where they were taking my kids, why they were taking my kids, who had any authority to take my kids in the first place. And I didn't know if my kids were okay until 24 hours later.
Do you mind if I ask, like what happened? Do you mind if I ask what happened in the past that the services took your kids to foster care?
I'd rather not go into the past right now. We're trying to focus on the future. I don't know why, if I'm a good mother now, I've been deemed a good mother by these same people now, but then why are they still not letting me have the rights that any other mother who isn't in trouble or hasn't been in trouble in the past has to go through?
Okay. I see. I understand that's understandable, and I wouldn't want anyone to take my kids away as well. I'm just here trying to make this whole situation kind of go mesh well. Do you mind if I ask about your kids?
Well, what do you want to know?
Like, what's their age?
They're two sets of twins. The olders are Christian and Drew, and the younger set are Violet and Nayeli.
Sounds like they're twins.
Yes.
Do you have any hobbies that you like to do with them?
They seem to like music a lot. Recently I've been trying to find music festivals that they could go to, where they can listen to music. A lot of the time I make sure that they're in a place that is, like, not assigned seating so that they can, like, do whatever the hell they want, be rowdy, like they can't be in the house, and just enjoy the music.
Okay. Music sounds like a good thing that you relate to with your kids.
Most of the time. One of them is into some weird, it sounds like it's from Lord of the Rings. I don't really like it, but apparently he does, so whatever makes him happy, I guess.
Okay. So my goal here is, like, to let you know that no one will harm your kids. They will be fine. Something that DHS, like, wanted to talk out with you is their goal is not to end, like, your visitation rights. They see that you're doing well. They want to move forward with that, do you feel that that would be good to like talk with them?
Like, how do you mean?
So what they want to like, if we want to talk with the services, we can see about possibly having more visitation, or possibly having the like longer visitation hours, maybe like during the week or the weekend, more than like a couple of days.
That would certainly be a lot better.
Okay. Um,
I just don't know that I would feel comfortable trying to tell them what I wanted.
so have you had any positive talks with them at all, or?
Not really. I've tried to have a few phone calls, but most of them have been like redirected to different people in like different departments. And I didn't really understand what was going on, and they were just bouncing me from place to place. Like, they bounced my kids from foster home to foster home, and it was just kind of a shitty situation with that whole thing.
Okay, it sounds like you want your kids to be really like safe with you.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's what any mother wants. Any mother wants for her kids to be happy and safe at home with them. Like, they don't want no good mother would want their kids being separated from each other and then bounced from foster home to foster home. That's not how a normal, happy kid should grow up. And that's how they're trying to get my kids to grow up. And that isn't right.
I agree. I understand that. Well, since being here in your home, I can see that you're doing really well, and you want to make a good environment for them. What we can do is we can talk with the services and like show them the house and see like how well you're doing and how like you're providing for them. Do you think that would like help your case possibly?
It probably would. I've been trying to do a lot more so that I can get full custody back of my kids, which is why it's so frustrating that everything keeps happening. Like, I've done this enough. My kids have had to go back to foster care over and over and over and over and over and over after a visit with me, and they can never stay no matter what I seem to do. And it's just super frustrating because I'm doing what I can. I mean, I cook dinner for them now. I try to make sure that they're entertained. I try to make sure that they're happy and that they're doing well in school. But yet, I still don't get my kids back in my home.
Well, seeing that, like, do you feel comfortable talking with me since being here?
Now, yes. At first I was on edge, but I feel like you actually care. So.
Yeah, I do care. So if possible, like, would you want me to be talking with you and the services as well?
I think that would probably be best.
Well, here's my card with all my contact information. In the future, we can possibly talk with services and with you. Hopefully, we can get like to a better solution, because we do want to see that your kids do have more time with you, and possibly in the future, we can look forward to having them be with you, like possibly full time again.
That would be really nice. That would be the best outcome. I mean, I wish that they could just stay here now, but whatever.
So, do you see me, are you okay with me taking your kids back with DHS to their foster care home?
Does it have to be now?
Unfortunately, yes. But I will make sure that they are safe. No one is going to hurt them. They are a priority.
Is this one of the ones where they're all together, or are they separated from each other?
I can talk with DHS, and we could figure something out to make sure that they stay together, as they are all siblings, and they are a source of comfort for each other as well.
Well, that makes me feel better.
I'm glad that makes you feel better. Can I ask, like, what's going through your mind right now?
You know, it sucks. And I wish that I wouldn't have been the way that I was. When I became a mother, I don't think I was really ready to become a mother. And unfortunately, me not being ready to be a mother led to me not really looking out for my kids like I should have been. And because of that, because of my mistakes, they're now paying for it. Because they don't have a normal, happy childhood. And it's because of me, because I messed up. And it sucks that they're the ones that have to pay for it instead of making all of us pay for it. But if this is karma, I guess it's come back threefold, as they usually say.
Well, seeing that, like, you're making a positive environment for them here, and you're here now, and you have that visitation with them. You're being a positive influence now. Like, we can move forward and take, instead of going taking steps back. So I see that, like, right now, that we can change that for a possible future.
Do you think that there would be any chance for me to be able to regain my kids full time in the future?
I can't say for certain now, but what we can do is we can continue talking with the services. I can be there if you would like as well, and we can find some sort of agreement and make, like, a plan for the future. And hopefully we can talk this out and make sure everything is all, like, well.
Okay. Thank you, I guess. I mean, obviously the situation isn't exactly ideal for me or the kids, or probably even you. But, you know, you've been really kind through this whole thing, and you haven't, like, just demanded that I comply with the rules. You've helped me understand them and tried to make sure that things are going to get better moving forward. So I appreciate that.
No problem. I'm here for you and the kids to make sure everything is alright.